I'm just gonna put my hair back so my hair won't be in the way. Alright, so my face is already moisturized, and now what I'm gonna do is prime. First thing I'm gonna use is the Nivea Post Shave Balm. This is the sensitive one. I enjoy this. It's not the best thing out there, to be honest. It's nothing special, but I do notice that if I don't use it, my skin doesn't look as smooth. So just put a little bit in each part of the face. And you just want to make sure you rub it in until it's like tacky. That way your foundation can really stick onto your face. So that's why I think makes my foundation smooth. I've been trying this a few times now. I would have never thought to do this in the first place, but I don't remember how or where I saw this trick, but basically I put on powder before I put on my foundation. Now I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but it works. I think my foundation has stayed on a lot longer and I don't get as oily as I do usually. I'm so oily to the point where like literally in an hour I will melt off, and I tried everything. I've tried I've tried every primer, I've tried every matte foundation. I mean, you name it. I feel like I've tried everything and nothing works. I have like a crap ton of powder on there, but I like to just put a kind of a little bit into the top here, and then I grab my big fluffy brush. This is from It Cosmetics and it's the all over face powder brush. Yeah, all over powder, and it's number 211. And basically what I do, I'll just swirl that in to the brush here. I forgot to put on my other primer. This is the Pores No More primer. This is by Dr. Brant. I'm gonna go in with the powder, and I just put it everywhere. I put it all over my face just cause, I mean, I feel like I'm oily. I feel like I'm oily like everywhere. The only place I'm not oily is in this area right here. But everything else, I'm like a freaking oil slick. And I hate that so much. And I know they say like, oh, oily people, you know, you can get wrinkles as fast as other people, but pish posh. I don't ever say that word, that's weird. Yeah. Make sure you get it all over your face here. Like so. And I look like a pale ghost, but that's okay. I love this powder, but it's so freaking messy. Alright, now that you have your powder on, next what you want to do is put on your foundation. And the one that I'm using today is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. And the shade that I use is 104 Golden Beige. I'm just going to put some in the back of my hand. This foundation is probably the most mattifying one I've used. I think this one and the Estee Lauder Double Wear. But I don't know, I think I'm liking this a little bit more nowadays. First, what I like to do is go in with this flat top kabuki brush by Sigma. It's a F80 one. And then I'm gonna stipple it on my face. You always want to make sure you stipple on your foundation. Don't ever rub, because when you rub, you're just taking product away. And see, right now I'm not doing it the most perfect, because then I go in with the Beauty Blender. Now with this technique that I'm doing with the powder before the foundation, I feel like it works best when you go in after with the beauty blender, because if you start rubbing the powder and the foundation together with a regular brush, it starts looking very heavy and cakey. With a beauty blender, I always feel like you get the most natural looking coverage. Make sure you kind of go a little bit fast, because since there is powder on your face, I feel like it just dries up the foundation faster. Now I just kind of look and see if I've missed any spots, or there's spots that are still showing a little more redness. So like between my forehead, I have a lot of redness, and then right here, because I have like dark spots and stuff, and then I have a few breakouts over here, and I'm just grabbing more foundation from the back of my hand. Alright, I'm just going to finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back with the rest of my makeup done. The last thing that you want to do after you're done with your whole face, I suggest putting on the MAC Fix Plus. Just because you are gonna, to be honest, you are gonna look very powdery with doing this technique. And I just feel like the Fix Plus just makes any powders that you have on make it look like skin. So just shake it up and give yourself a few sprays of this. Just make sure you make it dry. If you don't have the Fix Plus, or you can't afford it, or whatever the cause may be, I know drugstore brands don't really have a good setting spray, so either I would suggest getting the travel size one. I know that one's a lot cheaper. That's how I started trying it for the first time, and since I really liked it, I bought the full size bottle. Also, I think NYX has a dewy setting spray, and I've seen somebody use it before where their face was really powdery and they put it on and it made it look a lot better. So try that, or like I said, try the MAC one. But either way, I really do think that this is like a very necessary step, because you will look super powdery, and I don't know about you, but that's not the kind of look that I go for. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you really enjoyed the video. I know how hard having oily skin is. It's a challenge, and I just feel like the older I get, the oilier I get. And you know, I feel like this technique has been one of the very few that I've tried that actually does work. So just give it a try, and you know, let me know if it works out for you. And in the meantime, I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.